Yo, 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 what up? What's going on? You guys miss me? We're back in action with another banger. Yes. Yes, we're back in action. I'm going to do my first official tier list stream. This is going to be awesome. Yo, thank you, Ra, Elena, Patricia, everyone, Susanna. Thank you, everyone, for hopping in. Smack that like if you haven't. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Yo, we are about to get right into it. We're about to get right into it. Now, I might have some hot takes. But we're getting into it, baby. We're getting into it. We're doing our first official tier list stream. Now, these games are all games that I own or have played. And just so you guys know, it is just my opinion. You know what I mean? If my number one doesn't match your number one, don't come after me. Don't come after me, okay? Because, you know, we're all having fun here, and we're going to have a blast. We're going to have a blast. Guys, we are also doing $20 shirt rips. $20 shirt rips, guys. Holy tits. I got a whole bag of shirts. I think I got like maybe 2 or 3 shirts in here. I got this shirt. So we're doing shirt rips, baby. If it happens, it happens. But hit that flow page, guys. I pinned the flow page in the comments. Click that flow page. And if you want to donate, my Cash App, my Venmo, my PayPal's in there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, or all that fun stuff, you know what I mean, hit it up. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're going to get right to the business. Before I do this, I'm going to get some background music, because why not, right? Because why not? I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. If you're not, I'm very sorry. I hope it gets better. And it's one day at a time, so don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. It's one day at a time. I wonder, hold on. This says no. 1 second, guys. Okay, I think I found a nice little background song. Alright. So these are my picks, what I think is the greatest to like the worst, pretty much. And this is based on games that I have already played. And I'm not really feeling this background song. Hold on. I'm going to get something better. I'm sorry, guys. I'm picky. I'm really picky. But, it's okay. It's okay. You got to be picky in life sometimes.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, this works. Okay. I'm gonna get screen capture on, and we're gonna check this out. This room is coated in bust already. Everything has glaze over it. Hey, as it should, King, as it should. So guys, we're gonna go in whatever order. I got all these games, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. Let me turn this up a little bit. Okay. So, the first game that is on the list, I'm just gonna start at the top. We got Donkey Kong 64. Now, this is a very good game. It is a very tedious game. And, I mean, it's got a lot of replay value. And I really do admire that. It does take a long time to beat. It takes a long time to beat. But, now this might be a hot take. I think it deserves to be in the A category, mainly because it's like pretty much the first introduction of like a free roaming like Donkey Kong game, and honestly, like it blew my mind. It blew my mind, and yeah, I just, you know, a lot of people don't really like this game for just various reasons. But I think it's a really good game. I don't think it's like an S tier, but I do think it is a really good, you know, Nintendo game. The music in it is solid. The boss fights in it are solid. You can play as all the different Kongs. The only thing that why I don't think it's like S tier is because it's just very tedious. It's a tedious game. But I don't think that makes a game bad. But that actually brings me to my next game, which is Banjo-Tooie. Now, Banjo-Tooie, I'm going to put in the A tier as well. Now, fantastic game, beautiful music, a very, very fun game, but I don't think it's S tier. I think it has the same problem with Donkey Kong 64. It's very tedious, and yeah, it takes a while to beat. It's really expansive, opposed to Banjo-Kazooie. It's a very expansive video game where every level, it's just there's so much to do, and it takes forever to just get from point A to point B. Again, not shitting on the game. I think it's a beautiful game. I just don't think it's S tier, which I still, it's high praise. It's in A tier. And guys, I will get to the comments after the tier list is done. If I do not reply to your comments, it's because I don't have them up. But I want to get through this tier list first, and then I'm going to get to the comments. So this next game we have is... Oh, by the way, the multiplayer in both Banjo-Tooie and Donkey Kong 64 are phenomenal. They're just super fun. So the next game we have is Tarzan. Now, it's a good Disney like movie game. Like, it's a really good game. It has its moments where it's kind of difficult in like collecting the shit that you need to in the game. It's just, there's some difficult moments. It's really fun, but I wouldn't classify it in the A or B, to tell you the truth. And this, you know, this might be crazy, just me saying this, but I think it needs to go in the C category. Now, it's not complete dog shit, and it's a fun game, but it's just, I don't know, it's not like the greatest Nintendo 64 game when it comes to like movie games. It's good, but it's not the greatest. Beetle Adventure Racing. Okay, this, I believe, now, for a racing game, I think it's phenomenal. I'm going to put it in the A category, just because it's just really just well done. It's really well done. It's back when, like, Beatles were, like, really popular, I guess, or something like that. But, all in all, the multiplayer is very fun. They have a lot of cool maps. I wouldn't say it's the greatest racing game. I put it in the A tier because when it comes to racing, games, this blows a lot of racing games out of the water. Now, is it better than some? Maybe, but is it the best? Probably not. The next one we have is Shadow Man. Now, I have this in the box, and it's a lot to get into. To tell you the truth, chat, it's not the worst game, but it's not the best game. And I'm going to put it in the C category because there's a lot of backtracking in this game, and just some of the mechanics in it are kind of wonky. Other than that, it's a really good game for a rated M. They didn't really have many rated M games on the 64. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like the greatest. I didn't have like an extremely pleasant experience playing this game, mainly because of all the backtracking, and when you die, it's so annoying. And you can die easy in this game. Not saying that makes it a bad game, but the next one we have is South Park Chef's Love Shack. Now, for like a game that, okay, so I honestly, I'll put this in the B category, mainly because like it's not terrible, but it's not like the best like mini game type game. It's really funny. I think it's kind of cool how they have like a Jeopardy thing going on with it, and the mini games are fun. It's really short though. It's short and sweet. Like there's not a lot of mini games. Like there's a few, which it's not like Mario Party where they have like tons of different mini games. It's a good game, but I don't think it's the best party game, if you catch my drift. It's really fun though. It's a really fun game. The next one we have is A Bug's Life. Now, this is actually a really good game. I wouldn't say it's like S or A tier, but I will put it in the B tier because I think it's better than Tarzan for one, because there's just like, it's more to do. I had a really pleasant time playing this game. Again, it's not like the greatest game, but it was kind of cool, like some of the stuff that you can get in A Bug's Life. And it was a favorite of mine when I was a little kid. So it just, I think I hold it dear to me. It's not like the greatest. It's not S tier material. But it is still fun. Nonetheless, it is still fun. The next game we have is Army Men Sarge's Heroes. This is a really fun, I would put it in the B category. This is a really fun multiplayer game. And I think it's cool how you can play as like toy soldiers, and there's like different things, like different maps. Like there's like this one map where it's like a giant kitchen, like the multiplayer in it is really fun. I wouldn't call it the best game ever, but I would give it like a B category for sure. The second one, I like the first one more than the second one. I don't have the second one on this tier list, but then again, this list is games that I own and games that I have played, and also their personal opinions. So if your top doesn't make the list, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'll give it like a B category. I definitely give it a B category. It's not terrible. The next one is Glover. Now, this is a fun game, but it's not like the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it like a C, mainly because like, okay, it's interesting. You play as a glove that you could run around on like a bouncy ball or something, but it's like there's not really much context to that, and there's like some glitches in the game that are just like awful. Again, it's not the shittiest game alive, but it's not the greatest game alive. I'll put it in the C category. It's staying there. It's definitely staying there. Conker's Bad Fur Day, I put in the S category, mainly because this game has just so many movie references. It's so funny, just really crass and crude, and like for a game to come out on the Nintendo 64 to be so crass and crude that they couldn't even promote this in Nintendo Power. When this game came out, they couldn't promote it in Nintendo Power, which is crazy, which is honestly batshit crazy. 1 second, I'm just gonna hop out of this call. I'm not really using the soundboard, but yeah, no, Bad Fur Day is super fun. I give it an S tier. I think if you haven't tried it out, definitely try Conker's Bad Fur Day. It is a phenomenal game. It's very funny. And yeah, it's a really good game. I'm still looking for it till this day, chat. I'm still looking for it till this day, and I need to get it in the box. I need to get it in the box 100%. But yeah, it's all right. Well, no, it's not all right. It's like one of the greatest games ever, but it's not the best 64 game, if you catch my drift. It's not the best, but it's definitely up there. The next one we have is Road Rage or Road Rash 64. Road Rash 64. Now, for like a driving game, for like a motorcycle game where you can just like kind of knock people off their bikes and stuff, I gotta put it in the A tier because like this is such a fun game. You can have like, you can swing a bat at other people. You know, you're only on like motorcycles, which I think is really cool. I used to play this a bunch back in the day. I used to play this all the time. Very fun game. Very fun game. I gotta see where I put my, oh, there it is. Ugh. But yeah, it's definitely A-tier material. It's definitely A-tier material. I know some people that would put Donkey Kong 64, like, probably in the C or D tier because of how tedious it is. But then again, if a game has a lot of replayability, I feel like it's worth it. It's worth it in the long run. So the next game we have is Rampage 2. This is such a classic, such a good game. I put Rampage 2 in the A category mainly because it's so good. It's so creative. You can play as all these different monsters taking down buildings. I think it's a really fun game. I have this in the case and unopened too. I have it unopened in the case. It's one of my favorites, hands down. The next one that we have is Zelda Majora's Mask. I'm going to put that in the A category. I think it's a very fun game. I don't think it's better than Ocarina of Time. I think it's a little bit more stressful to play, if that makes sense. You're always in a rush. Again, it's a really good Zelda game. It's probably one of the best. 100% it's one of the best. Majora's Mask is. I don't think it's the greatest Zelda game, but it's definitely in the A tier. Definitely. The next one we have is Gex 3. I'm gonna put this in the D tier, and like if you are a Gex lover, I am 100% sorry. I don't mean to offend. It's a shitty game, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. When I play this game, I don't even wanna like. It's so bad that it doesn't even make sense what you have to do in the game. Some of the levels, the music is so repetitious, and it's not like the good music from like Super Mario 64 or like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time or Banjo-Kazooie. It's not like phenomenal music. It's dog shit music. It's a dog shit game. I don't care. Sue me. I don't care. Sue me. It's still in my collection. I'll still have it, but I think it's still a dog shit game. We got In the Zone 98. This is a really good sports game. It's not my favorite. I would give it like In the Zone. I'd give it like a C. It's not the greatest sports game. It's still a really fun game nonetheless. And it's really, I mean, it's an arcade like basketball game. So, you know, it's not much to expect. But yeah, I'll give it like a C. It's not necessarily a D. It's not my favorite, but you know, it's not the worst. Spider-Man for the 64. Honestly, this is a really good game. I would put it in the B category, mainly because, like, some of it is kind of annoying. Like, I've replayed it, and some of the game is kind of annoying. It does have really fun mechanics, and I like some of the levels where, you know, like, you get to verse, you know, all Dr. Octopus, the Green Goblin, Rhino, Scorpion, like, all the favorites. And I used to play this a lot back in the day. I would probably give it an S tier back in the day, but after replaying it, I'm leaving it in the B tier. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. Oh my god. Now, Turok, you think I'd put this like way up here? I actually put this game, Turok Seeds of Evil, in the D category. I don't care. If you're gonna get mad, that's on you. This game is god-awful to play. Okay? I tried playing it on my 64, and the controls are just so messed up, and it's so bad. I didn't even finish it. And, like, I don't know. I've played some Turok games that are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I just wouldn't recommend playing this on the 64. I mean, maybe it's better on a different system. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy myself. We got Country Club. I forget how to say the first part, but it's this Country Club golf game that I got for like $5 or something. It's kind of shitty. I'm going to put it in the D category. It's not Mario Golf. Again, I would put Mario Golf on here if I owned it, but well, I don't own Bad Fur Day either. I just kind of cooked this list up like really quickly, but I would put Mario Golf up there. I would probably put it in like the B or A category, but no, this game is just atrocious. It's not fun. It's all right at best. But this Blitz 2000, my god, I'm putting that at B. It's such a good sports game. It's not the greatest football game, but it's such a good game. I've had a lot of very fun times playing Blitz 2000, especially having a friend over, you know, just eating pizza, playing Blitz. It's a fun time. I would change a little bit of the mechanics in it, but it is like an old football game. Again, I don't think it's like S tier, but B tier is not bad. B tier is kind of high praise. Mortal Kombat 4, I would kind of put it in the same category as B tier. I think it's a really fun game. It's Mortal Kombat, you know. They did improve a lot with the series, and it is a fun fighting game. I don't think it's the best side-to-side fighting game on the 64, but I think it is definitely up there. I give it a B tier. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I wouldn't recommend any of these, but yeah, it's not bad. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. This is an S tier, okay? This is one of the greatest skateboarding video games of all time. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the original, I would put it in the A tier, but Pro Skater 2, S tier. It's so fun. It's one of the greatest skateboarding games ever. 100%. 100%. And yeah, I don't care. High praise. I give it a lot of high praise. I think the soundtrack is really nice. I love this game. I think it's like one of the greatest video games on the 64. Super Smash Brothers. We gotta put that in S tier. Come on. This is the greatest side-to-side fighting game ever. Ever. When it comes to Nintendo 64. Okay? Yeah, we have Mortal Kombat, but when it comes to, like, Super Smash Bros., that's just iconic. This is where it, like, all started. This is where it all started. So, yeah, so definitely I put it in the S tier. It's a really good game. The next one in the list, Super Mario 64. I'm giving it a D tier. Nah, I'm just kidding. Dude, we're putting this in S tier. I don't even need to explain myself. I actually don't even need to explain myself. Just play the game. You haven't played Super Mario 64, then you don't even respect the Nintendo 64. That's all I can say. It's one of the greatest games of all time. It really is. And I give it a solid 10, if not a 9.9. Actually, I give it a 9.9 because I think there is a game better than that. And we're going to get right to it. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. This is a fun game. It's not like my favorite Star Wars game. I wouldn't say it's like B or A tier. I'm going to put it in like the C tier. It's, it's Star Wars. It's Star Wars. They were trying something new. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's not like my favorite game. I don't really have much to say about it. But I don't give it a D tier. I don't give it a B. I just give it a C because I have played it a couple times and it is fun, but it's not my favorite. WWF No Mercy. Oh my God, No Mercy is. I'm gonna give it a B tier. I think No Mercy is one of the greatest wrestling games. Definitely on the Nintendo 64, and they had quite a few. This is the best one out of all of them. The only reason why I give it a B and not like an A or an S, because it's it's fun. It's a sports game, but it's not like there's a crazy story. You know what I mean? It's nothing crazy like that. But yeah, no, I give it a B tier. It's not bad. It's definitely fun. These three are 100% really fun when you're playing with other friends. But by yourself, another thing, by yourself with No Mercy, it's just, it's not the best. Rayman 2. I actually think this is a really good platformer. I'm going to give it an A tier. Rayman 2. I wouldn't give it an S tier because I don't think it's like the greatest platformer on the 64. But I did have a lot of fun playing Rayman 2. I really love the soundtrack and it's a really animated game. A lot of the Rayman games are animated very heavily. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I don't think it's S tier, but it's definitely worth playing. It's definitely worth playing. Perfect Dark is the next one. Now this, some people think Perfect Dark is better than GoldenEye. I disagree. I think GoldenEye is an S tier. It's not on the list. I didn't add it. Then again, I'm adding games that I own mainly, and there's a few games that I don't own but I have played. So I'm sorry if I missed a few games, but these are just games that I own, basically. Perfect Dark, I would give it, honestly, this might ruffle some feathers. I give it a C tier. I think GoldenEye is better. I think Perfect Dark is a good game. I think it's a great game. I just don't think it's the best when it comes to first-person shooter. It's a really good game. It's just, it's not, I like GoldenEye more, I don't know. I'm a GoldenEye guy. What can I say? I give it a C tier. It's fun, but it's not the greatest. Diddy Kong Racing. Now, I will give this an A tier. Not an S tier, but I give it an A tier because I like how you can fly and drive and, a boat and just all these different vehicles. I think it's really cool. I don't think, it's fun, but I don't think it's as replayable as Mario Kart 64, which you can probably already tell where that's going. But, yeah, it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. It's not my favorite racing game. Banjo-Kazooie. My goodness. I can write a novel about this game. I could write a novel. 10 out of 10. The story, the music, the characters, the just the gameplay. It's a 10 out of 10. I think Banjo-Kazooie is the greatest game of all time. Not only the greatest Nintendo 64 game, but the greatest game of all time. And I'm a connoisseur when it comes to video games in a way. So I think it's definitely one of the greatest. If you haven't played it, definitely play it. If you're like, oh, I don't have a Nintendo 64. Well, if you get the Nintendo Switch, you can actually play it on that, believe it or not. I would definitely try it out if you haven't. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, another amazing game. I put it in the S tier. It's just like one of those games where I don't even have to say anything. You guys already know. You guys already know. It has a beautiful soundtrack. The story, just there's so much in this game that it's considered the greatest game of all time to some other people, but not to me. But I do give it a strong 9. I give it a strong 9. Probably like a 9.5 to tell you the truth. Mario Kart 64, dude, I give this an S tier. Mario Kart 64 is just such a good game, bro. It's so fun. It's so fun. Just all the tracks, you know, I can't tell you how many times I played this game, and it's probably my favorite Mario Kart of all time. Double Dash is really good. All of them are good. But when it comes to the heart of it, Mario Kart 64, it has a very special place in my heart. And yeah, it's just a great game. We got Mario Party, the first one. I consider that an S tier because it kind of introduced Mario Party. You know what I mean? And like Mario Party 2 was really fun. All of them are really fun. But this introduced it, and there's a lot of really cool mini games. Just the music, everything. It's super fun. But I think that was my whole entire list. Let me check. I wanted to rate the games that I own, so I think maybe there might be a couple games that I have missed. Let me check. By the way, thank you everyone for hopping in. I'm gonna get to the comments very, very, very soon. I'm just checking to see if I missed anything. I think I got it all. Conker's Bad Fur Day and Perfect Dark and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 I do not own, but they are on my list for collecting, so I will own them eventually. But yeah, that's my list. S tier, Conker, Pro Skater 2, Smash Bros, Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie. These are just the best of the best. These are really good too, don't get me wrong. And guys, if you enjoy anything on the C or D tier or any of that, like, again, this is just a personal preference. I don't mean to offend anyone. But, yeah, no, actually, the more I think about it, I would bring Perfect Dark to a B tier. Because I don't think it's that terrible. I just think GoldenEye is better. But yeah, that was my tier list. That was my tier list. So we're back at it. I'm gonna get right to the chat. I'm gonna get right to the chat. Thank you everyone for hopping in. And yeah, this was a really fun experience. I really want to do more tier streams in the future. So thank you everyone for hopping in. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Okay, let's been saying King a lot lately, Mills. How's everyone doing? Yo, Get Lit Scoden! Have you ever played Gauntlet Dark Legacy? I actually haven't, but I really want to. Again, like, there's so many games on that list that should be on that list. But, maybe I'll do another one in the future. If I get more Nintendo 64 games, I'll definitely do another tier list. And I wanted it to be kind of like a little authentic, because I have played all these games. So I'm not just saying like, oh, I don't like this game, I don't like no, I've actually played all these games. But yeah, no, it was fun. Army Men is a B. Chef's Love should be a B. Yeah, that's, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But they are really good games, nonetheless. Conker's Big Reunion full game play walkthrough. Yo! We got Alex in the building. Yeah. Yo, thank you for hopping in. Thank you for hopping in. Guys, what should I do for my next tier list? Hope you are all doing well today. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. Should I think cartoons would be kind of cool. Like a tier list for cartoons. I couldn't even figure out how I was supposed to hold a Nintendo 64 controller. Yeah. It's definitely one of the worst controllers ever. It's a great system, but the controller is just ass. But you can buy really sick controllers to plug into your 64. And it's supposed to be like the Nintendo Switch one you can get, so. OG cartoons. I think just cartoons in general, right? Maybe I should just do like a top tier list of cartoons. Like just add them all, like Family Guy, SpongeBob, South Park. That'd be kind of fun. That'd be kind of fun. Music would be kind of a cool one. Because, I mean, I don't know. I like music. I just don't know what I'd put for, like, tier list for music. Like, what kind of music, you know? Yeah, that'd be super fun. Okay, so I got cartoons, music, food, and I don't know what else I can add in there. We already did like video games. Yo, Aiden, what's going on? Thank you so much for hopping in, Aiden. Okay, so the next tier list, I got cartoons, music, food. Oh, you know, it'd be kind of cool, like Pixar movie. Okay, I'm going to start the poll. So what would be kind of fun to see for a tier list? We got cartoons, music genres, food around the world, and then Pixar movies. I think Pixar movies would be kind of cool. I can have like all of them, and then I can just do my own tier list for that. You guys are very beautiful people. Thank you so much for hopping in. Aww. And smack that like. Smack that like if you haven't. I'm probably gonna stay on stream for let me see how long we got. I'm gonna stay on stream for 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna wrap it up because I pretty much just wanted to do this tier list and then hop out. But vote now what you would like to see for tier list. Do it. Do it now. Thank you guys so much for hopping in. Thank you so much for hopping in. So we got 10 minutes, and then I'm going to wrap up stream. It's going down. Your shirt is see-through. Yeah, I know. It's because I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost. Boo. First time I ever voted legally, I think. Let's go! Yes. Guys, we are also doing $20 shirt rips, but we only have like 9 minutes left. So, there's plenty of shirts. You know, they're not going anywhere. Thank you for everyone that tuned in for this tier list stream, by the way. Do you guys like this? Do you like more variety, or should I just like stick to what I'm doing? Like, should I just stick to like the gaming and just everything, or it's like too much variety, too much, or do you like this? Because I want to add as much as I can. I thought this was kind of a cool idea. World, you're being reported to the FBI for voter fraudski. Reported to the FBI, man. That's tough. But we're still busting! We're still busting. We're still busting, my friends. This has been such a fun time. This has been a very fun experience. I love making these videos for you guys. I really do. I really do. It's super fun. I like it. Dude. I like it too. Yeah, buddy. Guys, we got about 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And we're gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up. Oh, Pixar movies. I think people like the Pixar movie idea. This one was short and sweet. Aw, thank you so much, man. I would continue it longer, but I kind of want to just like do the segment, if that makes sense, and kind of not like drift off and do other stuff. It wasn't bad though, right, Rot? For like episode 1 of the tier list. I mean, maybe I didn't explain too well. I wanted to explain just my experience with the game. I know I didn't go into too much detail of every single game like other people would. But, yeah, it was fun. It was super fun. I've only ever voted for Vermin Supreme. Yeah, dude, that guy with the giant boot on his hat. What the fuck was that, dude? The guy's still a legend, though. Nonetheless, shout out Vermin Supreme. Yeah, shout out Vermin Supreme. FBI knocks on world's door. Dude. Uh-oh. Cheers, fam. Yo, cheers. Yo, let's give it up for Alex. Big W's for Alex. Big W's, bud. Big W's for the whole fucking chat. World, Rot, Aiden, Getlit, Skoden, Elena. Everyone, seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, big W's, bud. Big W's, bud. We got about 5 minutes. I repeat, 5 minutes. Until we wrap it up. So, guys, place your votes now. Place your votes now, because we only have 5 minutes. And whatever wins will be my next tier list. Whatever wins will be my next tier list, guys. Dun, dun. Yeah, we're killing it, man. We're killing it. Thank you, everyone, for being here, by the way. W Community. W Alex. Yes. Yes. W Alex. W Alex. W Community. W Banana Army. W Life. W Human Beings. W literally fucking everything, dude. Let's fucking go. Yes. Big W tier list stream, you know what I'm saying? Big W's. We got 4 minutes left. Place your votes now. We got 4 minutes until I wrap up stream. And whatever wins will be the next tier list stream. That's what's going on, you know? It's kind of crazy. You guys are choosing the fate of this channel. Oh, Pixar movies has 50%, food around the world has 12%, music genres, no one cares about that. Cartoons, 38%. You know, cartoons is a fun one too. Cartoons is a fun one. Pixar movies would be kind of tight though. I agree, that would be really sick. Puts on fake mustache to avoid being recognized by the FBI. Oh my goodness. Nice. Very nice, very nice. I like, very nice. Rips fake mustache off and puts in cuffs. Dude, I wouldn't put Raw in cuffs, man. Or would I? Let's go! D-Sig's world out of cage. Oh wait, drags world out of cage and puts in FBI van. What the fuck, yo? Thank you. Thank you for the bananas. No, seriously, Elena, thank you for the bananas. You are a sweetheart. Yes. Bananas for life. Banana. It's the banana way. Holy fucking tits. We got 2 minutes until I wrap stream up. This has been just a roller coaster of emotions, man. A roller coaster of emotions. You know? Thank you for the kissies. Aww. That's so sweet. Love you so dang much. Aww. Let's give it up for Elena. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for everyone. Alright, it's nap time, dude. I wanted Frank on this tier list stream, and he went to bed before I even started. What the fuck? You bet your sweet bippy Mills. Butt burp 24 birthday. Guys, we got about 1 minute. I'm gonna stop the poll. I'm stopping the poll. I'm doing it right now. I'm stopping the poll. You can't stop me. I just stopped the poll. I just stopped the music. And what did the poll say? Where did the poll go? Oh, there it is. Pixar movies got first place with 50%. Cartoons got 37%. Food around the world got 12%. And music got 0. Yo, you heard it first. You heard it here first. You guys voted. I'm doing Pixar movies for my next tier list stream. Holy tits. And I'm not gonna say. Oh, there goes the alarm. I'm not gonna say what's in the S tier just yet, but you guys probably already know. It's fucking Pixar, you know. It's Pixar. They got some really banging movies. They really do. Guys, it's time for me to leave. It's time for me to leave. I know, it sucks. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I am sorry I have to leave. But this was a great stream. This was the tier list stream. This was the Nintendo 64 tier list stream. And this has been fucking amazing. You guys are fucking incredible. Thank you so much for hopping in. Thank you for smacking the like. Thank you for just being amazing, incredible human beings. I love you so much. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're fucking worth it and you're a beautiful person. Thank you so much. I'm going to hop out. Thank you for the bananas. Thank you for the bananas. I'm going to hop out. This was the Nintendo 64 tier list stream. Cartoons. No, not cartoons. Pixar movie tier list is coming to a theater near you, chat. Yeah! And I can't wait to do that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys, and holy banana tits!